In this video, we will discuss about these examples. Okay, so why these combinations are valid or invalid on the basis of this hierarchy. Okay, so let's come to the Eclipse. So I have taken two classes, base 1, base 2, and some other four classes I have taken, which is two are out of them. Two are extending to base 1 and another two are extending to base 2. Okay, so according to this hierarchy is following to this one. Okay, so we will see this combination. So first it is holding base 1 to new derived 2, base 1 derived 2. Yeah, fine, we can hold this. Why? Because parent class can hold child class object. We have already discussed things. Okay, so let's come here. Let me write it. Base 1, I am writing base 1 be equal to new derived. Let me write it. New derived, I need to write, I'm taking 2. Okay, fine, I'm going with the example. Okay, so base 1 b. So yeah, this is a valid combination. Okay, so there is no any issue with this. Now next, I wanted to take this time object reference and we are typecasting into base 1. Okay, so let me take this object. I am taking object o equal to, okay, and in this I wanted to typecast this b. Okay, so which one I wanted to typecast? I wanted to typecast this on top of base 1. Yes, so see, the according to first rule, see, we are not getting any compile time. It means it is following 1 and 2 rule, although we will see with the explanation like it is following rule 1 or rule 2 or rule 3 or not. So rule 1 is saying that conversion is legal or not. It means that like there is d and c. In d and c it is having parent child relationship or not. So D means B, like see this one or same type we are checking. So see base 1 and base 1, so it is the same type. So I can say that conversion is legal for this. So this is a perfectly valid for, it is following the rule 1. The rule 2 is saying that assignment is legal or not. So the assignment, I can say that if I'm saying assignment, it means whatever it is converting here inside base 1, we are assigning this to object type. Okay, so this assignment is legal or not on the basis of we need to check C must be same or child type of A. C, if I'm saying A, just consider this. If I'm saying B, just consider this. C, just consider this, and D, consider this B. Okay, so I'm saying that C must be same. This C must be same. So C is not same as A, right? C is not the same as A here. Okay, so C is not same as here. Okay, so we will check another combination. Like if C is not same as A, so we will check or child type of A. C is a child type of A. Yes, base 1 is child type of object. Yes, base 1 is child type of object. So it is following rule 2. So there is no any compile time error. Now we will go for rule number 3. Okay, so we will check for rule number 3, whatever the runtime type of object for D. So runtime type of object for D is, I can say that derived 2. Okay, so derived 2, that's fine. This is the runtime type of object here. Or I can say that D is a child, whatever it is, like C, whatever we are having here, B. So B in the sense D. So D is a child of C, means this one, this B is a child of B. Child of C means this B is a child of B. Yes, it is a child of B. Whatever it is the same type, I can say that. Okay, must be same, like D. See, this D, first consider this D means B. This B is the same as, I can say that, same as C or not. See, this is base 1 and this is also base 1. So this is same as C. I can say that this is same. So this is a valid one. Okay. So let's consider this valid one. Okay. We will check another example on this. So let me come here. I know these are little bit confusing. O1, I can say that O1 equal to, and I wanted to this time convert this O. Whatever it is coming here, I wanted to convert this O. So I wanted to convert on the basis of base 2. Okay, so base 2, I can say that base 2. So you know it is following base 1 base 2. Okay, and so if although it is not giving compile time error, so that's fine. So we will check for like it is following rule 1 rule 2, how it is following. See, we are converting, simply we are checking is there any d and c parent child relationship. Yes, object like base 2 is a child of object, right? So there is parent child relationship, first is fine. Second, I can say that assignment is legal or not. So assignment is legal in the sense what c means base 2 is the same type of a, base 2 is not a same type of a. Okay, that's fine, no issue. Or child type of a means c is a child type of a. Yes, c is a child type of a means base 2 is a child type of object, base is a child of object. So I can say that yeah, rule 1 rule 2 is fine. So coming to the rule number 3, so rule number 3, I can say that what is the runtime type of object of d. So runtime type of object is what, base 1. Okay, so it is base 1. So it is, if it is base 1 in the sense that it, I can say that yeah, so there is no any relationship with this, so that's fine. Or we can say that, or it's a child of c means d, this d is a child of c means object is a object is a child of base 2. No, this is not, so that's why it is an invalid combination, I can say that invalid combination. We'll take another thing, another example on this. We will take all these example, I can say that this time we will check this one object 2. Okay, so let's take this, let me copy here, copy this, control c, control v. Okay, and I can say that here o1, let me take o2. Okay, and here I can take that b. Okay, so let's take as b, base 2 b. So here we can see that oh, let me check object o2 base 2 b. Yeah, see it is giving compile time error. It means that it is not following either rule 1 or rule 2, it is not following, so that's why it is having error. So let's see this, which rule it is not following. So according to rule 1, d and c should be parent child relationship, d and c. So base 1 base 2 is a parent child relationship, base 2 and base 1 is a parent child. No, there is no any combination with this, so that's why it is not following rule 1 only, invalid. So it is not following which one, rule 1, not following. Okay, this is not following rule 1, so that is invalid combination. Okay, now let's come to the another example, I can say that. So another example is this one, so let's copy this. Okay, wait. Okay, let me take this example. Okay, I have taken here, let's take this. Okay, so here I can say that, see what it is happening. This is again I can say that this is not following, we are getting compile time error in the sense it is not following rule 1 or rule 2. So we will see which rule 1 or rule 2 it is no, which rule is not following. Okay, so what we are doing here is, there is a base 2, I can say. Okay, inside this base 2. Okay, so first consider this d, is there any d and c, any parent child relationship, means derived one and base 1, derived one and base 1. Yes, there is a parent child relationship, means it means it is following the rule number 1. Now we will see for rule number 2. Rule number 2 in the sense assignment is legal or not. So how we can check assignment? Assignment we are checking with the help of C must be same, means base 1 must be same. No, this is base 2, so it is not same. Okay, fine. Or we are checking like C is a child of A. C is a child type. C is a child type of A. So C is a C in the sense base 1 is a child type, child of B base 2. Base 1 is a child of base 2. No, there is no any relationship. It is not parent child relationship. No relationship. So that's why I can say that. Okay, it is not following, invalid, invalid, and I can say that rule 2 is not following. Okay, rule 2 not following, not F4LLO, F4LLO. Rule 2 it is not following, that's fine. Now we will go for another combination. So let's make it comment. Okay. Okay, so this is invalid combination, so we have not seen that. So let's see, we will get like class cast exception for this one. So sorry, I have not run that. See, we are getting class cast exception at this time. So this was I can say that runtime exception. Okay, fine. Let's come to another example, I can say. So what is the another example? So let's take this. So in this example, what we will say that, okay, see here. So it is following rule 1, rule 2. So we need to check for rule 3 it is following or not. Okay, so rule 3 in the sense what it is saying, what is the runtime type of object of this. Okay, so D, I can say that D must be same as, I can say, same as C. D must be same as C in the sense derived type of 3. Okay, so what is the runtime of this one? I can say that, like, what is the derived type of 3? Okay, so derived type of 3, see here. See, derived type of 3 here means it is having some combination with the base 2 itself. Okay, so base 2, that's fine. Okay, rule 1, rule 2, okay, it is already following. So we need to check runtime type of object of D. So what is the runtime type of object of D here is what it is. So we can say that it's a runtime type of object is nothing but derived 3 type. So this is fine. Okay, and in this way we need to check for, or I can say it's a child of C. Derived 3 is a child of base 2. Derived 3 is a child of base 2. Yes, it is a child of base 2. So that's why it is valid combination. Okay. Now we need to take for another example. Okay. So let's take this example. See, it is not following rule 1, rule 2. Okay. So because we are getting compile time error. So see, first rule, what it is, first rule it is saying. Okay, so the first rule is saying that, like, D and C must be either parent child relationship, right? D and C must be parent child relationship, means derived 1 and base 2 is a parent child relationship. Derived 1 and base 2 parent child relationship, no, there is no any relationship with derived 1 and base 2. So that's why it is invalid combination, I can say. And it is not following rule, it is not following rule 1, not following. Okay, that's fine. So this is how we can check. Okay, so all these combinations we have seen here. Okay, we will see one another combination here. Let's do one thing. Let's make it like this. And here I am writing something like with the help of, I can say, base 2. So I'm writing base 2. Okay, base 2, I'm writing base 2 b equal to, let's make this also as a comment. Make this so as a comment, I can say that. Control shift this. So let's make this as a comment. I'm taking here base 2. Okay, and writing new derived derived of 4, I can say that. New derived of 4, I'm taking like this. And okay, so base 2 derived, and like this is parent, this is child. So base 2 child, yeah, we can hold this, no issue. So this is a valid combination, I can say that. Now next I can say that I am taking one like so I can take like object of okay, so let's take with the derived 3 combination. So I'm taking here object of, object, I can take that object of O, okay, equal to, and I wanted to typecast this B. Okay, so okay, so let's take it in caps later. O, okay, so, and I wanted to convert this into derived 3. I wanted to convert this as in the type of derived 3. So is it possible? So let's try to convert this derived derived 3. I wanted to convert this. Okay, so see here we are not getting compile time error in the sense it is following a rule 1, rule 2. Okay, so what it is saying, rule 1, rule 1 is saying that this B and C means this D and C, okay, this D and C have some parent child relationship. So D is what type? Base 2 type and derived 3. So it means base 2 and derived 3, base 2 and derived 3 parent child relationship. Yes, it is having. So it is following rule 1. Now rule 2 is what? Assignment is legal or not. We need to check. So assignment in the sense C is must be same. C is must be same. I can say C is must be same or child of A, right? C is must be same in the sense this C is a must be same. No, this C is not a same with the, I can say that this C is not must be same as D, right? This C is not same as D, right? So this see this is base 2 and this is derived 3. So not same, I can say that C not must be same. Okay, so we will check for another combination in assignment, that is child of A, whatever it is. So this C, see, this C, we just consider this C is what type? Object type, right? So it is following rule 1, like with the help of parent child relationship with D and C, it is having parent child relationship, and with the help of assignment, so with the help of assignment, what means this C is a, I can say that same as A. No, this C is not a same as A. No issue. This is I can say that this rule is not following. So in assignment is legal or not, in this checking we are having two things, like either C must be same with the A, or I can say that it's a child type of A. So object, so derived 3 is a child of object. See, derived 3 is a child of object. Yes, indirectly child, I can say. So it's a child, so it is following rule 2 also. Now we will check for rule number 3. So it is following rule 1, rule 2, that's fine. Now we need to check it is following rule number 3 or not. Okay, so how we can check rule number 3? So rule number 3 is saying that what is the runtime type of object here. See, the runtime type of object here is derived 4. So see, this is happening, runtime is happening with the help of JVM. Okay, so we are checking that what is the runtime type of object of D. We need to check. D means B. So if I am saying ABCD, just consider like this. So runtime type of object of B is what? Derived type of 4 here. Okay, so this is a derived type of 4. Okay, so it is derived type of 4, that's fine, and it's must be same as C. So this is must be same as C. So derived 4, derived 3, not same, or it is not having child of C. See, this is also not a child of C. Means this B runtime type of object is not a child type also, or not as a same, I can say. See, this is there is no any relationship between derived 4 and derived 3. So that's why we will get invalid combination with the help of class cast exception, means it is not following rule 3 not following. Okay, this is not following rule number 3. So if we will run this, we will get class cast exception at runtime. See, we are getting class cast exception at runtime. So this is how we can say that. Okay, so this is how we can say that with the help of. Okay, so do we need to check any other example for this one? Do we need to check? Let me check some other example if there is any possibility. We check. So we can take like this, okay, and we can take. Okay, okay, okay. So let's take one another example. I can say that base 2. I'm taking one another example. I'm taking base 2 B2 equal to, I wanted to convert this B. Okay, I wanted to convert this B in type of base 2. Okay, base 2 I wanted to convert this. So is this valid or not? We need to check. Okay, so let's come here. So this is the last one, we will take this example. So according to rule 1 is saying what? It is having B, like D and C is having parent child relationship. D and C is having any parent child relationship. Like B is type of what? Base 2, I can say. Okay. So base 2 in the sense means what? Yeah, it is having same type, not parent child, but same type it is having. So rule 1 is following, fine. Now I can say that we need to check for rule 2 means assignment is legal or not. So I can say that C is must be same. C is must be same as A. Yes, C is must be same as A. That's fine. So rule 2 is also following. And I can say that rule 3. So according to rule 3, what is the runtime type of object here? What is the runtime type of object here is runtime type of object here is derived for. Okay, so it is runtime type of object is derived for, or I can say that it's a child of C. Derived for is a child of C. Yes, derived for, I can say that it's a child of C. See, derived for is a child of base 2. Yes, derived for is a child of C means base 2 only. So it is following both rule, I can say that. So it is valid one, valid combination. If we will try to print, so this is not following, so let me comment this out. And if we will try to print, it will not give any compile time or runtime error, so that's fine. So this is how we can discuss about object typecasting with the help of these three golden rule, I can say. Okay, so if you have any question, just let me know. Okay, so I will definitely try to reply your query, whatever it is. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.